Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to really dig into topics and pull out the stuff that matters so you get those aha moments without feeling totally swamped.
Exactly. We want you feeling informed quickly and clearly.
Right. And today we're diving into something, well, pretty fascinating. Manifestation techniques, but specifically for couples.
How partners can, intentionally shape their life together. We're drawing from a really insightful article that lays out a bunch of methods.
Okay, so our mission here is to basically extract the core ideas, the practical bits about how shared intentions work for couples.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
The article covers a lot: setting intentions, visualization, gratitude, even some fun challenges.
Sounds comprehensive. So we're going deep on how you and your partner might consciously, create the life you want together. Okay, so let's start simple. Manifestation. What are we actually talking about?
Well, at its core, it's about turning thoughts, your beliefs, into reality. Positive thinking plays a big role, naturally. The article really highlights that focus is key.
Okay, focus makes sense. But how does it get amplified when it's a couple doing it? Is it just like double the wishing power?
Yeah, it's a bit more nuanced than that. It's about alignment. When a couple lines up their desires, their intentions, it creates this synergy.
Synergy. Okay.
Yeah. Instead of maybe pulling in slightly different directions, even unintentionally, you build a unified vision. And that shared energy, the thoughts, the feelings, the joy of it, that seems to deepen the connection and, well, really power the manifestation process.
So the connection itself is part of the engine.
Precisely. The article boils it down to focus, intention, and action as the key ingredients for couples.
Focus, intention, action. Got it.
Yeah.
So step one, according to the article, is setting clear intentions. What does that look like, practically speaking?
Well, think about sailing. You
Yeah.
wouldn't just set off without knowing where you're going, right?
Right. You'd end up anywhere or nowhere.
Exactly. So for couples, it means getting really clear on what you both want. The article suggests breaking it down into 3 areas. First, relationship goals. How do you want your connection to feel? What could be better? Second, material goals, specific things, experiences you want together. And third, personal development, ways you can grow that benefit both of you.
That's helpful. So it covers the tangible and the, intangible parts of being together. It's not just about the new car.
Definitely not. And the article really hammers home the need for detail. Like, instead of just saying, we want to be happier.
Which is pretty vague.
Right. You'd specify, maybe we want to spend quality time together, laughing more, at least one evening a week. That kind of clarity focuses your energy. Like putting specific keywords into a search engine, you get better results.
Okay, that analogy works. Be specific.
Yeah.
So you've got these clear intentions. What's next? Visualization comes up. How does that work with 2 people?
Visualization is basically picturing your goals as already achieved. Powerful for one person, but yeah, it takes on a new dimension as a couple.
How so? Do you just sit and imagine the same thing separately?
You can, but the real magic, according to the article, happens when you make it shared. Find a relaxed time, maybe close your eyes, and really build that picture together.
Build it. How?
By describing it to each other. Use vivid details. What do you see in this future? What do you feel? Even what sounds are there? Sharing those specifics creates a richer, shared mental movie.
Like you're co-directing your future scene.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And doing that, it strengthens the belief that it's possible. It's like rehearsing. Plus, feeling those positive emotions together, that boosts the connection immensely.
Okay, I see that. And the article mentioned a joint vision board too. That sounds more concrete.
Absolutely. A physical board with pictures, quotes, things that represent your shared dreams. Put it somewhere you both see it all the time.
A constant reminder.
Yeah, and the act of creating it together is powerful too. Discussing what goes on it, finding the images, it reinforces everything. It keeps you both focused.
Like a visual anchor for your goals. Okay, let's talk affirmations. We hear about those for individuals all the time. How do they work for couples?
Well, affirmations are those positive statements you repeat to kind of rewire your thinking, build belief. The article points out that when couples say them together, it really amplifies the effect.
So the combined voices add extra punch.
That seems to be the idea. You're not just convincing yourself, you're reinforcing it for each other. Mutual support built right in.
Makes sense. Any examples?
Oh yeah, the article had some good ones. Things like, together we attract love and abundance, or we support each other's dreams, and our relationship grows stronger every day. Simple, positive shared statements. And the suggestion to maybe say them together nightly, that could be a really lovely ritual. It embeds those beliefs deeper. Plus, it just fosters a really loving vibe before sleep.
I like that. Simple, but potentially quite powerful. Okay, next up, gratitude. How does being thankful for what you have help you get more? Seems a bit counterintuitive sometimes.
It's about shifting your focus. When you're actively appreciating things, you move out of a lack mindset, focusing on what's missing, and into an abundance mindset.
Okay.
And that positive energy, that feeling of abundance, it's like it attracts more of the same. You're tuning into the frequency of good things happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. You notice the good, so you're more open to seeing and receiving more good.
Exactly. The article suggests practical things, like a couple's gratitude journal. Each night, you both jot down maybe 3 things you appreciate about the relationship or each other.
Big or small things.
Both. Could be his sense of humor, or her support for my project, or even just that nice cup of tea she made me. Anything.
That sounds like a really positive way to end the day. What was the other gratitude idea? A ritual.
Yes, simply taking a few minutes before bed to verbally share what you're grateful for that day. Super simple, but the article stresses how it deepens connection and just, raises your collective positive vibe.
Okay, I can see how these pieces, intention, visualization, affirmation, gratitude, start to weave together. Now, creating a manifestation ritual, sounds a bit formal.
It doesn't have to be. Rituals just provide structure, consistency. It's about creating dedicated time. The article suggests something easy. Pick a day, maybe Sunday evening, set a nice mood candles, quiet music, whatever works for you.
Okay.
Then share your intentions for the coming week, maybe do a short visualization together, and finish by expressing gratitude for each other. Simple.
So it's about making it intentional, a dedicated space for focusing together.
Exactly. The article notes it can really strengthen your bond, keep you accountable, and adds a little touch of, maybe magic or specialness to the process.
I like that, making it feel special. Now, the phrase act as if, what's that about?
This one's interesting. It's about behaving, carrying yourself, making choices as if your desire has already happened.
To pretending.
Not exactly pretending in a fake way. It's more about embodying the feeling and the energy of that desired reality. The article gives examples like maybe dressing in a way that reflects the success you're aiming for, or making small changes to your environment.
Okay. So it's aligning your current vibe with your future goal.
Precisely. It's about feeling it now. If you want more abundance, act from a place of feeling abundant, not lack. It kind of tunes your energy to match what you want to attract. It can actually be quite fun and empowering.
I can see that. Shifting your internal state. Now, something vital in any relationship. Forgiveness. How does that tie into manifestation?
Oh, hugely. The article's really clear on this. Holding on to resentment, anger, old hurts.
Yeah.
It creates these energetic blocks.
Blocks, like dams stopping the flow.
Kinda, yeah. They can really hinder your ability to manifest positive things, especially within the relationship itself. You can't easily manifest more love and connection if you're holding on to bitterness.
Makes total sense. So what does the article suggest?
Setting aside specific time for open, honest talk about unresolved issues, and then crucially, making a real commitment to forgive each other.
Easier said than done sometimes.
True. Which is why the article also mentions a symbolic exercise.
Yeah.
Write down the resentments, the things you want to let go of, and then physically release them. Burn the paper, tear it up, whatever feels right for closure.
That sounds quite cathartic, actually. A way to clear the air, literally and energetically. Okay, what about when goals differ? I mean, couples are still individuals.
Great question. This is where collaborative goal setting comes in. The article stresses unity, but also supporting individual dreams.
So finding the overlap and cheering each other on for the separate stuff.
Exactly. It recommends regular goal-setting sessions, talk about shared dreams and individual aspirations. Maybe make a master list.
A master list? Sounds organized.
Yeah. The article even suggests a format. Goal type, relationship, financial, personal, target date, action steps. Helps keep things clear.
That structure could be really useful. And reviewing it.
Monthly review, the article suggests. Celebrate what you've achieved, big or small, and adjust plans if needed. It keeps the energy aligned and ensures you're both feeling supported.
Okay, it's dynamic, not set in stone. Now, meditation. Good for individuals, but how does it work for couples wanting to manifest?
Well, meditation creates that calm, focused headspace, right?
Yeah.
Which is ideal for manifestation. Doing it together creates a shared sanctuary, basically.
A shared, quiet space for focusing on dreams.
Exactly. Find a comfy spot, Sit together. Do you focus on a shared intention, visualize a goal, or just focus on your breathing and the feeling of connection between you, even 10, 20 minutes? And if you're new to it, the article mentions guided meditations online specifically for couples. Lots of resources out there.
That's good to know. It sounds like a lovely way to connect non-verbally, too.
Yeah.
Okay, a big one. Patience. Manifestation isn't always quick.
So true. It's a journey, not Amazon Prime. The article really emphasizes needing patience and trust.
Right, but what do you do when you're feeling anxious? Like, is this even working?
Talk about it. Share those feelings with your partner. Reaffirm your commitment to the goal together. And importantly, celebrate the small wins. Notice the little signs of progress. They matter.
Focusing on the steps, not just the destination. Good reminder. Okay, to make it less serious, the article had ideas for fun challenges.
Yeah, these sound great. Keeps things light. Like a manifestation jar. Write goals on slips of paper. Pull one out each week to focus on together.
Oh, I like that.
Or a 30-day love challenge, daily small acts of love, then talking about how it felt. Or even a dedicated manifestation date night. Make working on your goals fun and romantic.
Those sound like really positive bonding activities. Okay, and finally, celebrating success. Seems obvious, but why is it crucial here?
Because celebration anchors the positive feeling. It reinforces the belief that you can create what you desire. It acknowledges your joint effort.
So it fuels the next round of manifesting.
Pretty much. The article suggests creating your own rituals, a special dinner out, a weekend trip, even just dedicated quality time to savor the achievement. It keeps the positive momentum going.
Makes perfect sense. Acknowledge and appreciate. Now, the article wraps up with some FAQs, which is helpful. Let's quickly hit a few key ones. Does it really work for couples?
Article says yes, definitely. The combined energy makes it potentially even stronger.
How often should you practice?
Consistency is the main thing. Daily or weekly, find a rhythm that works for you both.
What if you have different goals?
Find the common ground for shared goals and actively support each other's individual ones. It's about partnership.
Right, and integrating it into daily life.
Make it normal, not some weird separate thing.
Yeah.
Little bits of gratitude, quick check-ins on intentions.
Okay, and dealing with negative feelings, because they will come up.
Acknowledge them, talk about them, forgive, and then gently refocus on gratitude and your positive intentions. Don't ignore negativity, but don't dwell there either.
Good advice. And resources are available if people want more guidance.
Loads. Books, podcasts, courses, lots out there for couples.
And time frame for results.
Varies hugely. Trust the process, stay patient, and be open. Sometimes results show up in unexpected ways, or you learn valuable lessons even if this specific thing doesn't appear on your exact schedule.
Stay open, stay flexible.
Got it. So as we wrap up, okay, so the big picture here seems to be that consciously using these techniques together can genuinely transform a relationship and your shared life. It's about that shared vision, the gratitude, the consistency, aligning your energies.
Absolutely. And remembering, like the article stresses, to enjoy the process, celebrate the wins, have a laugh. It's fundamentally about nurturing the bond and growing together. That's maybe the biggest prize beyond any specific thing you manifest.
A really positive perspective. So for everyone listening, this might be a really exciting path to explore with your partner. It doesn't require anything complicated, just openness.
And on that note, maybe a final thought to leave you with. What could happen if you and your partner truly intentionally aligned your deepest hopes and desires? What unexpected possibilities might open up? What's one small step, maybe even just a conversation you could take together this week to start finding out?